We can do it.
I like that. That was good. Wait, that was really good.
It's the guy on the cheese. Stop. Okay, we're gonna move on because we're gonna disagree.
It was too much for me. It was too much. Simply too much. That's not.
And I couldn't get enough.
That's not a pop culture moment that shaped me.
No, it's not. It's not for you. For me, it was gonna be my last one.
Are you shaped?
I'm shaped.
That's hot.
This is gonna be such an unhinged episode. I already know it because.
See, I'm like nervous because like I just. Little old me, I'm so different and quirky and not like everyone else. I just think that mine are going to be like too niche. Like, is my audience with us right now?
No, the
I
audience...
love my friends, but I don't know. Sometimes I be saying stuff and like y'all don't get the references. So I'm like, I think I'm going to be in my own little world over here.
No, I think I'll get most of them. I don't think I'll get all of them, but I don't know if you'll get all of mine.
You better lay low.
See that one?
Oh my God.
I don't know what the fuck just
Bridget,
came out of your
mouth. That was like
mouth.
one of the top three that I was so excited for.
What is it?
You better lay low. No, I got this. I want to give a shout out to Miss Christina. Yeah. Shamel, Teresa, Camille, Shalonda, David. Yeah. 'Cause I'm every woman. Oh my God.
Ooh, that was beautiful though.
Oh my God. I knew this was gonna happen. I'm gonna have to sit with you for another hour after the episode because I'm gonna make you watch all of mine because people aren't gonna know them.
Well, you have to explain.
Okay, so there's Whitney Houston.
Are we starting this right now?
Okay, yeah, let's explain what we're doing.
We need to tell the people what we're doing. Everybody, listen up.
It's so funny.
I love how you think that if you keep saying that, whatever it is that you're even saying.
I love singing. It's so fun to sing.
I don't know what you're saying.
Like, you better lay low. But it's like, you better lay low. Like, you have to kind of have like a weird little accent to it. It's just so fun it comes off the tongue so nicely.
I do not know who this man is next to me right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but he just started whipping out this. Where did that come from? That came from deep inside.
It's the soul. It's
That
Whitney.
came from the soul.
Come on.
It's Whitney Houston?
Yes.
I love that bitch.
So, come on.
An enduring term. I literally love Whitney Houston.
Can you give it to me?
You better lay low. Oh, that is kind of
Isn't
fun.
it so funny? You did it good.
I don't even know. It's so funny. It is fun, everybody. You
Okay,
should
fine.
try
Okay,
it.
Bridget, explain what we're doing today.
Okay. This is already so chaotic. Let me tell you something. I'll just get into it. Team, everybody, doers, we are going to talk about pop culture moments that shaped us or that really stood out and really were
meant something to us.
Like were iconic symbols for us in our lives. And they clearly might get very niche. Yeah. Some of mine are basic, but okay.
See, I was trying to avoid those, so maybe I did it myself of everyone knows this one. Next.
Well, we have honorable mentions that are the basics of the basic, which we won't get into. Also, I've talked a lot about a weird niche pop culture things, as have you on the podcast, over the course of time.
Right, exactly.
So I'm I can't bring those up again really because everybody knows about them.
Right, that'd be
the
word
real
vomit.
ones do because they've obviously listened to every single one of our episodes.
Yes.
But I feel like this was fun because I feel like I'm going to learn a little bit more about Blake, clearly. Yeah. And he's going to learn a little bit more about me. And the audience is going to learn a little bit more about both of us and why we are the way we are and
it's gonna be
we
lit.
are.
Oh my God, you guys are not ready.
And when we talked about this and then we decided to do this episode, the way my fingers were in my notes app, I was going off in my notes app because it just unlocked this door in my brain of all these things that I've been thinking about.
Well, it's funny because one of my shout outs is, I don't know if anyone knows, but it's a YouTube account called Offensive Tea. And they're not a pop culture moment, but they do such a good job of montaging all of them.
Offensive Tea.
Yeah,
Say
everyone
more
look
about
them
it.
up. Offensive Tea, something's offensive and then tea,
that was a good little audio.
And I watch their videos all the time when I'm bored. And I literally watched one last night that was an hour long of pop culture moments. And their editing is just so funny. And they do such a good job of clipping it together. And I think I've mentioned their videos of it's Tyra Banks being a complete fool for 10 minutes. Or the
you've mentioned
dumbest
these to me
challenges on
before.
America's
Yes.
Next Top Model for 8 minutes. Or it's
America's Next Top. Oh my God.
It's
I
Naomi Campbell
down.
ruining girls' lives for 4 minutes. It's so funny. Or it's Coven proving to be the best season of American Horror Story for 8 minutes. Like, it's just really funny stuff, and they do such a good job of like compiling it all together. So I watch them all the time, and so I literally watched last night an hour long of pop culture moments that I can't stop thinking about.
Okay.
And then that was like that helped.
Spurred your.
This morning I watched a couple other ones of like things that I knew, and I was like, okay, I got to bring it back to like remember the exact verbiage or like the exact setting.
Yes. Well, some of mine too have like some of mine are self-explanatory.
Yeah,
Like
let's
they are
get
what they
into
are.
it.
Okay.
That's my first. It's not a thing, but just as
Offensive
a resource.
tea.
It's a resource.
If you're looking for your favorite pop culture moments,
If you or someone you know is in desperate need of a laugh or reminders of what you find good in pop culture or funny, they have everything. She's got everything. I don't know if it's boy or girl or if it's a team, but they got really good work.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna watch them tonight.
Well, I have to at
we
least
have
show
to,
you.
you better little. Right. I keep getting so into it. I keep bopping my nose on this goddamn mic. This is having to be the past 3 episodes in a row because I'm laughing so hard at you because you're funny.
Oh my God, stop.
So stop making me laugh so much. Okay. So the first thing that came to my mind, well, there was like 2 that came to my mind when we were talking about this. The first one, the moment I realized that I liked boys, like arguably my, like, you know how like when you're a kid, they're like, oh, what was your like sexual awakening?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, okay.
Like some people think it's like Nala from like the Lion King or something like that, whatever. Mine was Jesse McCartney on The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh.
I watched that episode. I recorded it on my DVR, on the DVR or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I would watch that episode literally every day because I thought he was the finest specimen to walk this earth, which is so funny because he couldn't be further from my type now.
Yeah.
Like,
what did he do in that episode?
He was like, I don't want another pretty face.
Oh, such a good
I don't
song.
want just anyone.
No, but like, did he just play himself?
He played it in the hotel ballroom to Maddie,
right?
Ashley Tisdale.
I would play that to her too.
Because
back in the day.
she is it.
Yeah.
She's it.
Well,
so I get it, Jesse. But I was like,
I have one for you after this.
Okay. But I was just like, I could not get enough of that moment. And I was just like, oh my God, I love this man. I must have this man. I love this man. Now I hope he's well. I hope Jesse is well. He could not be further from my type now. But that moment sticks out. And like, wait, generally speaking,
he's still alive, right? Aaron Carter.
Yeah. Aaron Carter. Yeah. Okay. Rest in peace. But, yes. And I will say, like, just an overarching theme, I realized there's a lot of Disney was very, for me, when I was thinking of like pop culture moments that shaped me, like Disney, like the era of Disney Channel Nickelodeon that we grew up in was very like TV prime, I think. Yeah. And had a lot of pop culture moments. But anyways, Jesse McCartney singing Beautiful Soul in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was the moment, my first conscious thought of liking a boy.
Okay. You want to know mine?
Yeah.
I think I've told you guys this, but mine is He Said, She Said by Ashley Tisdale. Because I wanted to be the she to the he. And I was like, oh, what did she say? She said, baby, I can see it's moving like that.
We can see such like that. I don't know what he said. Oh my God. And when she wore that bitchin' belt. Oh my God.
No, she looked so fire.
Her style, everything. Ashley Tisdale, you were it.
No, that song.
You were it, girl.
Yeah, no, she was my ride or die. But that song was like, damn. I was like, wait, Ashley, I kind of want to be you right now. Fuck. So that was a good one.
Well, yeah. I concur.
Yeah.
Same page.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good one.
Oh, okay. Shout out Ashley Tisdale. Okay. Then the other one, which really sticks out to me as like a pop culture moment, not necessarily like it's a movie. School of Rock.
Okay.
Okay. School of Rock had no business living in my brain so clearly for like the past 15 years. Okay. Because I loved that movie so much. But the reason I loved it so much, which I realized doing some reflection today, School of Rock, besides it just being like hilarious and like the so
yeah.
Like the sing talking. Jack Black was a sing talker. Me, a sing talker. You, a sing talker. But Miranda Cosgrove's character in that, she's like the band manager. Yeah. And I was like, everybody's out here wanting to be in the band. No, bitch. I want to be the motherfucking band manager. I want to be the band manager. And I think that's very telling of where we sit today. Okay. But yeah, School of Rock for me was really telling. And then lastly, so like my last kind of coupling of these, Jesse McCartney, right, was when I realized like, oh, men are it. The finale of the Lizzie McGuire movie was when I realized that sometimes men are not it. Paolo, you fucking snake. Specifically, sing to me, Paolo. That sits in my head. But then when she fucking whips off that skirt and there's pants underneath, oh my God.
No, the part that lives rent free
So
in my
fucking
mind
good.
is when it's the back of her head shaking. And it's like clearly not her. Or it is, but she looks so fake. Like,
Yeah.
just
Also, the thought, like the fact
that
that
one scene for
Yes,
what?
yes.
What was that for?
No, 100% agree. And the fact that I went through way too much time thinking that you could host a concert in the Colosseum.
Oh, that's
in
really
Rome,
true. Yeah.
Took me way too long to figure out that you cannot do that. Yeah.
No,
but
but
like that movie, but specifically that ending scene, pop culture moment.
Oh yeah, mine's like her hair and then her trying on other outfits. Work, cover girl, work it,
The igloo
girl.
dress. The igloo dress.
Yeah.
So those are like some big moments that I realized some things. Blake, tell me some more of yours.
Okay. Well, the first one's kind of self-explanatory. It's obviously Scream Queens. Like I was just like,
Yes.
I don't even have to get into it.
No.
Like this is a niche one. Like I'm not gonna say anything because you're not gonna get it.
Well, I get it now because I've been
You've
around
gotten
you.
some.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next one.
That is so Chanel Oberlin of you to do.
Okay, this other one, I say like people aren't gonna get it. Which speaking
It doesn't
of
matter. It's about you.
I know, but when you're mentioning your topics, I feel like mine are all very. I'm reading them on the screen. That's why I'm looking down. I feel like they're very like reality TV heavy, but I don't even consider myself like a big reality TV fan. But like I think I
but,
watch
like-
it, at least maybe in the back of the day I was definitely like when I was younger and stuff. Now not so much, which I'd probably really be into it because it's just so funny.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that's like where a lot of the funny stuff comes from.
No, because it does. Because it's organic. It's just like it just happens.
Yeah,
And then
or-
it gets memed.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's mostly because of the whole like meme culture of
culture,
it and
yeah.
just being a consumer of it. Anyway, okay, so when Nicki Minaj hosted the Real Housewives of the Potomac reunion, I don't even like Potomac
I
Housewives.
know about this,
but
though.
it is so fucking funny, and that's one of the offensive tea videos where I just watched the video. I watched like the 8-minute highlight reel, and I
it
cackled the entire
became-
time. I'm
yeah.
like, I don't know nothing about any of these girls. I don't know any of their names. I know the one girl. I've seen her here around DC a couple
Yeah.
times. And
Didn't they get in a fight at a club in
the
DuPont?
Mayflower
Yeah,
Club.
oh yeah.
And I know
Yeah.
someone who does events at the Mayflower Club. She was probably why they were there because she knows them.
I saw that on like DC influencer like Twitter. It was
So,
fascinating.
No, but okay, so that girl, the one, I don't know if she was the one who got into a fight, but the one who I've seen, I think her name's Ashley something. She's got like a sugar daddy and like everyone
Slay.
comes at her for that. And it was just so funny. And, like when Nicki Minaj was hosting, like she obviously didn't give a fuck. Like not about what she was doing, but like she didn't care what those girls thought of her. Like she was ask them anything. Like
Yeah.
I'm Nicki Minaj, who are you?
Yeah,
Was,
like
her-
I'm Nicki Minaj and I'm here to ask the questions
Yeah,
and you're
exactly.
gonna answer
And I'm
them.
gonna get down to it. All the girls are like sweating when
Yeah.
they like realize that it's her asking questions.
Oh my god, did they not tell them before that it was
No.
gonna be? Oh, that's funny.
I don't
didn't
think
know
so.
that.
I mean, their reaction seemed
yeah,
pretty-
they looked like they didn't really expect
and
that.
it was just so funny, especially the one girl who sings, and Nicki Minaj is like, "How many albums have you sold?" And the girl's like, "500,000," and Nicki was like. She's like, show me. She's like, get out the numbers, get out the numbers. And the
Let me
girl's
see.
like, okay. And so she's like trying. She obviously can't find them because she's a fucking liar. And so she's like looking, like 3 minutes go by. And she's like, oh, okay. It says here like 22,000, like in 600.
And that is not
and
half a
Nicki
million.
Minaj is like, so not 500,000. And then she goes, okay, same girl. What is your best musical talent? Like, what did your label say? Like, what makes you the most like musically talented? And the girl goes, my singing voice. And then Nikki goes, okay, give me something, sing. She goes, Nikki, you can't just put me on the spot. And she says, you just said your best thing is your vocals, and now you can't give me a vocal? Like, don't lie. Then she makes her sing. So awkward, so bad. And then she goes, well, that's confusing because I know that you used auto-tune on the track.
I didn't see that part. Oh
We have
my
to watch
god,
it. It's just
we
so
have to
funny.
watch it. Okay.
It's the comebacks for me.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing
Yeah.
is a lot of these are comebacks.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what
People are just sharp.
Yeah.
Being sharp.
It's
and
too
snappy.
funny. It's too funny.
I
You have
love
to watch
that.
it. You don't have to know anything about these girls. It's just if you like Nicki Minaj and enjoy her as a person, you'll like the video.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna watch.
It's good.
Love it. Do you have another one?
Said offensive tea. What does that say? Oh, beleged.
I knew you were gonna say this
on
one
the way here.
But like, I knew as soon as I was thinking about a different band, which I won't even say because I'm not even gonna say that one. It's just gonna be an honorable mention. But
Oh, okay.
I was thinking about this and I was like, oh, I know for a fact Blake's gonna put this one down. I knew because you say it like you say Blake, like you
so
say
funny.
It. Okay, explain to the people who don't know. Explain.
Oh my God, this girl from
I don't know
Little
how
Mix,
you don't know, but
yeah,
explain.
Jessie from Little Mix, they were doing an accent challenge, and some of their accents were actually kind of good, and she got Jamaican, and she just was like, oh, let me just beleged.
Like and if you watch, it's a YouTube video. If you watch the
She
video,
literally glitches. It's so
you
fucking
watch
bad.
a real life human glitch. Like I was like,
It's so funny.
and they all just start laughing. But then people kept like cutting that one like
Just the
sound
beleged.
that she makes, and they were like, they turned it into like dubstep. Like they
No,
did
it was so funny.
much
It
stuff
was
with
too
it.
good.
I knew you were gonna say
Yeah, we
beleged.
didn't. I can't believe I didn't think of it sooner.
Yeah. Oh
Before
my
I literally
God,
walked here.
that is so.
How do you think I spelt it? I think I spelt it like pretty accurately.
Okay. Belegna. BALEGNAH. An
Okay,
EH?
So close. I said BALGEGHAEH. Baleg.
What I just spelled and what you just spelled
Beleged.
are not the same thing.
No, but we were close. You said BALEG.
Yeah.
H.
Beleg. B-A leg. Beleg. NAH.
Oh, I don't think she says N. I thought it was like beleged.
Oh, beleged.
Almost like a D, but like
oh, you're
not.
right. But I don't know why belegna. I have that like in my head, but it's when you do
Bologna?
it like
I
No,
love
but wait.
Bologna. I love, like, my family summers in Bologna, like Bologna. I could speak about Bologna all day.
That's Scream Queens, everyone. If you
Yeah,
didn't
it
know,
is.
if you didn't know, because Blake when he quotes Scream Queens, he makes a specific face and he sits up straighter, which is different than when he quotes Megan Thee Stallion,
Other things,
which
yeah.
is different from when he quotes Charlie's Angels.
See, I was going to mention that one, but I was like, that's just like...
It just is.
Yeah, I just can't even...
It's honorable mention, Charlie's Angels.
It's
We'll
not
get to
even...
those.
It's just like...
It
It's
is.
inside me. So
It
Scream
is
Queens,
you,
though.
and you are it.
Yeah, it didn't even need to be mentioned.
Yeah.
Because it's just so real.
No, 100%.
Okay, your
100%.
next one.
Okay.
The ones after this is when we were trying to like organize ourselves before this. After this, they're all people, and then it's like a list of things that individual person has done.
Okay.
So like I'm gonna have to go like one at a time and like
No, I love that.
You know, so like you can do a couple if they're fast.
Okay, so mine are in no particular order. This is simply what is just inside my brain. Some of them need explanation. Some of them
Don't.
need none.
Okay.
The Disney Channel games,
Oh,
for
so
obvious
good.
reasons. The Pitch Perfect riff off.
So good. Okay, that's actually a really
The
good
Pitch
one.
Perfect
That-
riff off in the empty pool.
Bitches loved that.
Bitches love that. Bitches still do.
Bitches is me.
Bitches is me. You're telling me if you need to get pumped up, you don't put the motherfucking riff off
Yeah.
on your on
And
your
like they're
Spotify?
all good, like all three of them.
The first one.
No, the first one was like,
the first one.
but I like all three movies. The
Yeah.
music-
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I wish they would keep putting out music. They don't necessarily
Yeah.
need a movie with it, but
Agreed.
like they're like kind of fire.
I was like the Troublemakers. Okay. Good
yeah,
night.
and like all like everyone's
night.
talented. Yeah.
I'm obsessed. Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to the riff off.
Yes. And they have that little spinny thing on the yeah. You've been cut off. Okay. Glee. Let me elaborate. I used to watch Glee with none other than Mark Sullivan, my father.
Oh hey,
That was our show for forever.
love.
And I don't know when I stopped watching it. It got a little bit off the rails. I
mean,
mean, sorry to the
Every
Gleeks out
show
there.
that goes on for too long,
It just was on for so long.
things need to
Plots
end.
got lost.
That's
I got confused.
A
But
universal
same,
note in TV.
Yes, and same with Pretty Little Liars.
Oh my god,
I was so fucking obsessed with that show, and
think
then I
that
got
way
off the
about
rails.
Friends too. Like when
Oh, that's
Rachel
a
was
hot
pregnant
take.
and had a baby, I was like, girl, just end the fucking show.
But it was so popular. That's the thing. Pretty Little Liars, so
Yeah.
popular. Glee, so popular that they just want to keep it
All
going.
of them happened to him.
But Glee specifically when they're, I think, at the regionals and they're in the gold dresses and they sing The Journey.
Oh, that song was good. I mean, all their covers
All the Journey.
are good.
Well, they sing Journey kind of a lot, but the one where she's like, faithfully, bow now, and then they go, "Don't Stop Believing," boom, done.
Right. Yeah. I know the Don't Stop Believing part of it.
So it was the moment.
Yeah. I mean,
It
hot
was the
take,
moment.
I like Leah Michelle. I think she's very talented.
Oh, she's
Even though
phenomenal.
she may be crazy, psychotic, narcissistic, whatever people say about her. I'm like, she's got a good voice. So
She is a phenomenal singer. A phenomenal singer.
yeah, she knows
And
what's up.
that's the facts.
Yeah.
And then
That's a good one.
Okay, this one's good.
You know who's a Glee fan? Gabby is.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
hey, Gab.
she was just trying to talk to me about it, and I was like,
because
"See."
Glee is good.
I know, but I was like, I didn't. Yay, Glee! I love Glee.
Nope.
Okay,
I don't
it's
know.
from the Barbies that I would watch, that stop motion thing.
Is that one of yours?
Oh my god, no! It should have been though, but it
Tell
didn't.
the
No, it
team.
didn't go off enough because not enough people know about it. Like that is that it
Blake
really
watches
is too
like
niche.
stop motion videos on YouTube of
No,
Barbies.
you guys stop. There's these
No.
stop motion Barbies. They are called the most popular girls in school. So fucking funny. They are literally hilarious. Like I had no business watching them at like the ripe age of 11.
No.
Every other word that comes out of their mouth is a cuss word. Probably why I'm crazy, but it is literally so funny. And like the jokes are just so good. How do you say it? Ménage à trois. That's exactly how you fucking say it. Say ça, Marguerite. Not you saying
If
how
I
do you
had a
say it before
dollar
words
for-
you clearly know how to say. It's a fucking French word, you little bitch.
If I had $1 for every time Blake did that exact thing right there,
La la la, I love Gossip Girl. Shut the fuck up, Rachel Tice.
you could just do this. You could sit in a room
Shay
by
Van Buren
yourself.
is a fucking liar. Who are you? Who are you? I asked you first. I asked you second. Oh no, I am not doing this again.
You are such a theater kid.
Because she just got asked, who are you, by a different girl, and then another girl comes and asks her, and then
Wait,
she's
yeah.
like, oh no, I'm not doing this
No,
again.
no, no. I've seen the videos because you made me sit there and watch them
They're
with
so
you.
good. Only watch like the first two, maybe like the first four, because they kind of get bad, obviously. But the first season, so good.
But I just want everybody to be aware that it is stop motion Barbies.
Stop motion Barbies. It's like four
Barbie
people.
dolls.
Yeah, it's mostly guys, and I think like one girl. They voice all of them, kind of like Bob's Burgers vibe, and it's literally iconic. It's so funny. There's these girls in high school, and they just like have fights between the cheerleaders and this popular family who nobody likes,
And the French girl.
and the French girl stays on Marguerite. We hate her. And
I don't know. I liked Marguerite.
no, she stole her man.
Oh,
and she's
well.
not from French. She's from Montreal.
Right.
And who are those people? Montrealians.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. So, thank you so much. I'm sorry that I opened that door, but I'm surprised that it wasn't on your list already. No,
like it's just so hard.
I'm learning more. I'm learning more as
just
we
out
go
here.
a long time. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. The Miley Cyrus leaked bong video.
The leaked what?
When Miley Cyrus was 18, there was this leaked video of
her
Miley
hitting a
Cyrus
bong?
of her hitting a bong when she was 18.
Oh.
And that shifted because I was like, oh my God, Hannah Montana does drugs.
Okay, I didn't
And then I was
know
like,
if I've ever
wait.
seen this.
It's literally just weed. But at the time,
No,
it was
It
groundbreaking,
would be, yeah.
earth shattering, Disney Channel melting down.
Down with our hero. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, Hannah Montana as a whole really shaped me as a human being. She was my first concert.
I was gonna
And-
say just her being two people, but like
No, just like the whole moment, like the
Yeah.
show, her being two people, her being a pop star and a regular girl. She
and,
could do it all.
I think we actually believed that.
We
like,
d- I did.
Yeah. And I was like,
I
no,
know I
like,
did.
wait, what? Like it was a very not meta, but like
It was
very-
meta.
right? Okay, yeah. I think for people our age, like we didn't get it, but we did.
And then the Hannah Montana movie.
I was gonna say the movie. That's
The
good.
movie
No, that
took my ass
literally
to the theater the
ate.
day that shit came out.
The way that I play, you'll always find your way back home whenever I travel back.
Yes,
Because I
Blake.
like the cameras are rolling.
Wake up, it's raining and it's
Like
Monday.
taking my suitcase through the airport.
Yeah.
One of those rough days.
Times. No,
Then
it
I get like
is-
sappy and I'm like, ew.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think like the overarching theme is like all of these things made me believe that my life was a movie.
Yeah.
Like I can make my life a movie. I can
I
make
am
my
being
life the
filmed.
show.
Yes.
It's like all of these things because it's just like these regular girls and guys like doing extraordinary
Yep,
things.
I totally agree.
100%. Okay. The Got Milk campaign. Specifically, the Got Milk posters that were in my middle school cafeteria.
Yeah.
Because
I used
I
to
was
think
like,
that like if you were on one of those, like you made it.
Blake, exactly. That was what I was about to say. If you got a Got Milk poster,
like you were
with
good.
that, it looked like Elmer's glue on their upper lip. It was not real milk. We all knew it, but I was like, and then they were everywhere in my middle school cafeteria.
They were all over schools, yeah.
And I was like, first of all, the marketing team,
great job. That was a great
you.
Marketing campaign.
Because what was I doing? Drinking milk. Ever since those campaigns ended, what have I not been doing? Drinking milk.
Right.
I'm an oat milk bitch now. Oat beverage. I'm so sorry to the dairy community. It's an oat beverage. Yeah, those campaigns, like, I was like, Sean Johnson, I will never forget hers. I was like, oh my God, she is it.
Yeah.
Her and like whatever his face from that famous movie from whatever.
I think
I'm like, are next to each other.
Lucan had one too.
Nastia Lucan?
I think a couple Disney stars had one. Why do I think Ashley Tisdale had one?
She did. Everybody. If you were somebody in the
Did Sabrina Bryan?
like late.
Do you remember her from the Cheetah Girls?
Oh my God. The Cheetah Girls. Can we talk about the Cheetah Girls? Oh my God.
I think they were the awakening that I am Spanish, that I do speak the language.
That you can speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that for you. You're still on that journey though. And we'll just acknowledge that. Yeah, no, the Got Milk campaign.
That's a good one.
Thank you. It was brilliant. And I was like, that's how you make it. I don't care if you're on the cover of Vogue. I don't care if you won a Grammy.
Yeah.
If you don't have a Got Milk poster,
Who are you?
who are you? I don't know you. Anyways.
Irrelevant.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna send it back to you.
Okay. So do you know New York Tiffany Pollard from Flavor Love? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because I would let Gemma know that she is a fat. The shoes that she bought were old maiden shoes.
Oh, I know that quote.
She got spit on by Pumpkin, and she like literally rewrote reality TV. My ass been on pause, but I finna press play in a motherfucking millisecond.
Can you explain? You just keep saying quotes, Blake, and I don't know what this is.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You can choke.
Oh, yeah, I know that. That's all the same person?
Gorgeous is, gonna devour cute. I wanted to see if I could twist her mind. I think I twisted your mind. Bridget, oh my God. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Tiffany New York Pollard. She was in Flava Flav. Okay, the rapper who was famous. Nobody knows who he was. Had the big gold chains with the clocks. Okay.
Yeah.
He had his love romance reality TV show on, I think it was VH1 or MTV.
100% it was VH1.
Yeah. And so there's all these girls who go on there. They all have nicknames. She's New York, Tiffany New York Pollard. Okay, she has all those iconic quotes because she's fucking crazy. And she just would do like literally anything for this show. And like she was so set on marrying Flava Flav, okay? And so she was...
That was her man.
That was her man. And so you made it through the whole first season. She came down to the bottom two girls. She got sent home. This other girl who was on the show named Pumpkin. We don't like Pumpkin. Pumpkin spit on her when she was leaving because New York was like making fun of her, and there was this whole big thing about like the spit, and she got spit on, and like that was such a good thing for Pumpkin to do, like it was such a good comeback or like whatever, like it was this whole moment. And then Tiffany came back for season 2, obviously just to like be entertaining, like not that she was ever going to actually win. And now she's just like a constant reality TV star. Like she was on Big Brother, she's on like House of Villains, some other like reality TV show. She's just literally so funny and like doesn't give a fuck. Now it's kind of gotten old because it's like Melissa McCarthy energy of like she hasn't grown up. But the old Tiffany New York, she's the girl, the meme where it's a black girl, she's got glasses on and a white tank top, and she's laying in bed, it's all pink behind her, and it's the meme of like I'll wait, or like I'm just sitting here. That's her.
Oh my God, she is an icon.
She is. You've seen her 100 times. Like, I need to fucking insert a photo of her. She literally just deserves everything. She's so funny, and I just am obsessed with her.
I love the one that's like, and you can choke.
Yep, that's her. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Okay.
Beyonce, really?
Okay.
Because this girl said that she looked like Beyonce.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, really? Beyonce? And it was so funny. They did this one where they went on it was Halloween, and this girl and she went and put on a red cloak, and she looked more like the devil himself than Little Red Riding Hood. Whatever she says.
Oh, okay.
So
I need to watch a Tiffany New York compilation. of.
Yeah, okay. Those are all the ones that I wrote
Things.
down about. Like, those are her, like, the big ones that
Okay.
I find funny from her. But, oh, my God.
Okay.
It's too good.
Who ended up winning Flavor Love?
Hoops.
Hoops.
And we didn't really care for Hoops.
Stay together? Did they get married? Like, what happened?
That's a great... Well, no, because he had season 2, so...
Oh, so it didn't work
Chloe
out.
didn't work. No.
Didn't work
No,
out.
just... That's a offensive tea video, too, is, like, Tiffany New York Pollard carrying Flavor Love, you know...
Or on her back.
Yeah, literally, or
carrying it
whatever
on her
the
back.
title is.
Yeah.
So fucking funny. It will make you crack up. She's great.
Do you know what I just thought of?
What?
Did you watch Toddlers and Tiaras?
Kind of, yeah. Not enough to like remember any of them specifically, except for like
First of all,
Alana, Boo Boo, Honey Boo Boo Child.
Yes.
She was one of them, honestly. She could be on this list.
precisely
Yeah.
my point is I was like, first of all, the fact that that was a real show
Yeah.
is actually mind-boggling to me. And the fact that I was like a regular watcher of said show.
Okay.
If it was on TLC, I was watching it.
See,
I was watching it.
I know I watched it. Like I vividly have memories doing it, and I can only remember Alana and then that girl with brown hair, and she had the veneers. And
yes. And
she
they
would put Vaseline on her teeth.
Veneers
Yeah.
on children. It was
And
wild.
I think she was just like really weird or like really narcissistic.
Oh, she was
or
like,
she became a meme about something.
Mackenzie.
Yeah, I thought her name was Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, but her mom said it like Mackenzie.
And
Like,
they were just really southern, and I
Yes,
think they were just a little
yes.
kooky. And,
well, they just like, she was like 4.
and she may have been on it like maybe a couple episodes
Maybe,
because she
yeah.
did well.
Yeah.
Or like she was entertaining for the fans
Yeah.
or something. But I just remember those two specifically.
Yeah, no, Toddlers and Tiaras. That just came to, I don't know why that came to my mind, but reality TV. Again,
Yeah.
like it all goes back to reality TV moments.
Yeah.
Okay, give me another one.
Okay. The next one is Tyra Banks.
100%. 100%. I'm so glad you brought this up because America's Next Top Model. Another,
Yes, that one, like, she deserves
another moment.
so many awards for that. But when she played dead, when she pretended to faint, and then she gets all in with her red hair, Tyra. Come on now. And when she used to like make them all over, and those poor
she
girls.
would like shave their like eyebrows off. Like she would like,
or it would be a girl like you, and they'd be like, okay, we're gonna put you bald.
yeah.
Like you're gonna have a pixie cut.
And they didn't have any say in it.
No. And it was like, you know, some like African American woman with a fro, and they were like blonde, straight hair, pressed out. And it's like that just
And then
that
they would
doesn't
like,
make sense.
they would do it all in like 3 hours.
Yeah, or it's like a natural redhead, and they're like, we're thinking black with bangs, and it's like a girl who's never done that ever, and you know, she's just like, it's just like they would pick like 2 or 3 girls to like literally give them the exact opposite of what they should have.
Yeah.
And honestly, sometimes it really did work out.
Sometimes it did work, yeah.
And I remember like there was a couple girls who they like actually preferred what
Their
they ended
new
up getting.
outfit- or their new look,
But
yeah.
it was just so funny, and like the jokes and the videos of just their reactions and the girls
Yes.
screaming, crying, throwing up, like any of the challenges that they had to do.
And
fucking funny.
When they had to,
the
when
judges,
she stood there with their headshots,
oh yeah,
Blake.
we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. I never yelled at a girl like this. When mama yells at me, that's because she loves me.
No, she would stand there with the piece of paper, and my heart would pound because I'd be like, "Who is it?" It's like, you're one step closer to becoming America's Next Top Model.
And I love the way that she would like whisper their name. She'd be like, Cynthia.
Yeah.
Like she had like a lot of like mucus in her mouth or something. Like it just sounded different.
I don't know, but I would literally be shaking for these girls because I'm like, who is it gonna be? Who is it?
No, it was
gonna
so good.
be?
Just the entire show. And then she had her own talk show, Tyra. Did you ever watch that?
No,
Oh my God, girl.
I didn't. I didn't know she had her own. Oh no, I knew she had her own talk show, but I never watched it because I didn't watch it. Like I didn't watch.
Oh my God, it was
daytime
so
TV
funny.
talk
Then
shows.
she has this when she had Beyonce on, and she said "Squash a Fierce." Do you like squash? Or no, squash a fierce. Like what sports
Like you
do you
can't
like to
say
play?
that shit when I just take a drink of water.
Beyonce. What kind of cheese do you like? Seance. Do you believe in ghosts? It was so funny.
Oh my God.
It's just her like finding different ways to say Beyonce or Sasha
Yeah,
Fierce.
yeah.
And just asking Beyonce the dumbest fucking questions. It's literally so funny. Oh my God, it was too good. And then she did Life Size.
Life Size so
Iconic.
good. Life
Honestly,
Size so good.
the Life Size walked so the Barbie movie could run. And that's on period.
Yes.
And then she was the host of Dancing with the Stars and all the other stuff.
Yes.
But she's just so funny. God bless that
Where
woman.
is she now?
Well, she's off Dancing with the Stars. So I don't think she really like was
She's vibing.
perceived
She's
well.
just being Tyra
Yeah, I
Banks.
think she's just kind of like being Tyra Banks now. But I do think she got a little weird. Like before, it was like funny and like, oh, you're just so quirky and
Her hosting Dancing with the Stars was not my favorite.
yeah. And so I think
Not my
that's
favorite.
it's kind of just gone downhill from
Yeah.
there. Like
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
I just don't think it was the right fit.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, love her. She's funny.
Okay. 100%. Okay. I have a few more. Victoria's Secret bedazzled leggings. The flaps on the Victoria's Secret leggings with the bedazzled pink.
Oh, like on the butt.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Kinda like
chokehold.
yoga panties. But like
Yes.
different, or they had like cheetah print
Oh,
sometimes.
it would be no,
or-
Blake. It was everything under the sun.
Yeah.
Any different pattern you can think of, they had it.
Yeah.
The chokehold that those had on, like,
Is that a pop
girls
culture
my
moment
age.
though?
I think so, because then Victoria's Secret fashion show. Okay, right?
Okay, yeah.
That moment.
The celebrities
and
wearing
then it
them,
was
the Paris.
the fashion.
Yeah.
It was the low
Hilton,
rise
Paris Hilton.
the low rise flip over that. I think athleisure.
Oh, okay. Pipeline.
Right. But the chokehold that those leggings had on myself and everyone.
Oh, everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah, I remember them.
Pop culture.
Yeah.
Took it over. Took it
Sophie.
over. I will also say
Sophie
Shorts. The way I would wear low-rise pants, and now you wouldn't catch me dead. You wouldn't catch me dead
Couldn't
in a
pay you to
low-rise
do it.
pant. You will never catch me. And I'll say this, and if you catch me in a low-rise pant, I will be... I don't know if it's me.
You're cracked out.
I don't know if it's me.
Crack is whack,
But I
Diane.
used to... No, seriously. I used to wear low-rise skinny jeans from either Aeropostale or American Eagle every day in middle school. Why? Because they banned the Victoria's Secret pink leggings, yoga pants, whatever. They banned them from my middle school.
I think
and I was
that-
such a
yeah.
rule follower that I would not wear them. So I would wear skinny jeans every day to school. What?
Yeah, that's scary.
Scary. And they were low rise. They were low rise. Like,
When you go low,
like-
we go high.
no, like is my butt crack had to have been out. That's what I'm saying. My butt crack had to have been out.
Probably.
Because I'm like, the way that
I've
you
worn
never
my
catch
clothes
me-
backwards to school in accident though. Like realized way later.
How did you do that?
Girl, I don't know. It happened multiple times
Pants
though.
too?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
No.
Okay.
I got dressed in the dark or something. I still do
Yeah.
sometimes.
But yes, those specifically.
No, but I think they banned the yoga pants at our school. But
They
the
did.
rule was like if your butt was covered,
oh, like a long, like,
like
if you're wearing
wore-
like a dress
literally,
over it,
or like
basically,
a quadruple size t-shirt or
Yeah.
hoodie or something.
Yeah.
But I was like, that honestly makes no sense because like it's the whole idea of like your butt and like it's being too prominent. But I'm like, your butt could be huge in jeans too. Or khakis, like
I think it was
if your butt's
problematic for
big, your
so
butt's
many
big.
reasons that they did that. It was so problematic that they banned those because I'm like, why is it a problem that I'm
Yeah.
comfortable?
Yeah, I never understood that. But like
It was so
you know what
annoying.
I'm talking about? Like my butt looks big in jeans. Sometimes it looks bigger in jeans than it does in like anything else. And it's just like that. It's like it's just your body. Like that's just the
yeah,
situation.
like why
of
are we
it.
shaming people for their bodies?
Yeah. Okay. Now what? I can't wear tight shirts because it's like too tight on my chest. Like
right.
it was just so
Precisely.
silly. Yeah.
But those leggings really, I think, ushered
Yeah.
in the era of
Those are
athleisure.
big camis.
Camis. The ruffled no. Well, okay, so we're getting into one of my
Just
honorable
having
mentions
like
now. We're getting into one of my
brands
honorable mentions.
all over like the
Yes.
fonts
Aeropostale graphic
all
tee
over. Yeah.
with a ruffled cami
Hollister.
underneath.
Yeah.
And
All of them.
maybe
American
even like
Eagle.
a
Isn't there another one? Hollister, American Eagle, Abercrombie and Fitch. Oh, that's Abercrombie and Fitch. That's what I'm thinking.
yes. Okay, well, now we're getting into one of my honorable mentions. Does anybody remember the store Delia's?
I know that it was a thing. I don't know if
It
I
was
ever.
a store.
Obviously, I did go.
And I had every single graphic t-shirt from that store. I had the socks with the pizzas on them. I had
Oh.
everything that store could
I would
offer
take
me.
those though. I think I have socks with pizzas on them. They're
No,
cute.
Blake, it was such a good store.
Like
and it
Justice,
closed
but
down.
better?
Yes, it was like Justice, but for
little
like a
bit
little
more
bit
adult.
older. Yes.
That's hot.
Yes.
Justice, Libby Lou.
That's where I got my ears pierced. Libby Lou.
Girl, I'll never forget. My
Libby Lou.
girlfriends went to Libby Lou.
Did
like,
they not
party.
go with you?
No, I didn't like get what the point was. I was just like so salty that I wasn't there.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to be left out of a fun time.
Right. And I was like, I want to go be a pop star. The fuck?
I was about to say,
I got the best voice out of all you bitches.
They could have dressed you up because that's, I always dress up as a pop star with a feather boa and my little sparkly ass.
But I didn't know that it was like a whole makeover thing. Like I literally just thought it was like, we're going to go.
You just walk there and like
you dress up, but then like, yeah, like
no,
you
it's
slay.
a whole thing. They do your hair, they put glitter all over you. And then.
So I didn't get that. And so
God,
I was like so offended. I was like, oh my God, you fucking skanks left me out.
I would have invited, if I knew you, I would have invited you to my Libby Lou party. I got my ears pierced there though. And they play the song, You're Irresistible. Irresistible.
They should play like the one by Beyonce? No, a little too Debbie
No,
Downer.
it was like Kids Bop.
Yeah.
And that's Irreplaceable, but you were close. You're irreplaceable.
Yeah, what did you say?
Irresistible.
Oh. I was like, you literally just said that.
Nope.
Oops. Okay.
Nope. Play the track back. Play it back.
We will after this.
I have another one.
Okay.
We could go down a rabbit hole of the pop culture moments that are Lady Gaga, and Lady Gaga is pop culture. However, meat dress, but I was like, that's too, everybody knows about that.
Yeah.
The meat dress, I think, overshadows her arriving to the Grammys in an egg.
Oh, yeah.
And reportedly, she was in the egg for 3 days.
Oh, yeah, that's what they say. Honestly, I believe it. I think she's a little kooky, but in a good way.
But how you stay in an egg for 3 days?
Girl, I don't know.
But like, she showed up and everybody's like,
remember her like monster high heels like that she got famous for?
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, and like, I don't know if,
Lady Gaga and pop culture are one. They are the same.
Well, and I was going to say the whole like covering your face thing. I think people had obviously done that before her, but I feel like she kind of like brought that back. You know, she would always like have stuff over her face. Like
sunglasses and like wigs and stuff.
Like fabric. Like how
sometimes,
Kim Kardashian like will sometimes have like stuff over her face now.
Because it's fashion.
Right, but I feel like Lady Gaga like kind of like ushered that in
that's very possible that I feel like she brought that back to like the red carpets.
Yes, something of that nature. I just feel like, because I remember she used to get a lot of flack for that, and I'm like, well, obviously she did if she was the first person to do it, or a newer person to do it in this millennium, or whatever. No, yeah, she's so funny. I was watching the Telephone music video last night. I know, because then like
the Telephone music video.
We could just do
we could just talk about Lady Gaga.
Yeah, it could just be a music video thing. Like this could spiral into 100 directions. No, it could. So that was my struggle. That's why I was like,
it's almost too broad.
It is, yeah, but that's
because I started with Disney Channel. Now I'm on like award shows. Then I'm like, because obviously like Kanye West interrupting Taylor Swift.
That was my honorable mention. Yeah, it just had to be.
Because the devastation that I felt.
No, literally.
And I was just like, I was like.
No, like in America was like low-key divided on that shit.
100%.
And because people were just like, who cares? Like, fuck Taylor Swift and like blah, blah, blah. Or they thought it was funny that Kanye did it. Or they were like so butthurt for Taylor Swift. Like I was.
No, it did. It divided the country.
It was good.
It did. Yes. Because but that's where things happen, right? TV, movies, reality TV shows, award shows. That's where the stuff happens.
Yeah. Okay. So you better lay low.
Give it to me.
Okay, so that was Whitney Houston at an award show.
Whitney Houston said that?
Yes.
That was her that said that?
Yes. Literally, we're watching it after. This is the only one that we're going to have to watch after this because like I just need you to see it.
Okay.
You guys, poor Whitney, like she was so not okay at the end of her life. Like, so she gets or I think she got better. Like she finally got off the drugs. But the time that she was on the drugs, let me tell you. So she does this award show and she gets an award. And Christina Aguilera hands her the like award.
Two icons.
I think it's like an icon award of some
probably.
type. Yeah. And so she gets the award and she's like, she gets like, it's just, thank you so much, Christina. Thank you so much, Christina. Oh, such a lovely voice. Love you, girl. Like, she's already like kind of spazzy, glitchy.
She's a little bit on edge.
Yeah, well, obviously, because like she was doing so much show. What was we doing? And so then she's like, oh, okay, like just so happy to be here. Like, I love this. Like, thank you. Oh my God. Like, she's so like overwhelmed. And then she goes, I don't remember the order of things, but she said, okay, who would I want to thank? Like, David, Shamika, Carissa, Sharonda. Like, she's like listing off all these people. And she's like, stop. No. Like, don't play the music. Like, I'm not done yet. I get up here, give me icon word, give me time to talk. Like, I got to say some things. You know, she's like, they're trying to usher her off the stage. And then she starts singing. And then this guy in the back starts screaming in the back of the theater. And she goes, hey, whoa, cut it out. Hey, ha, ha, ha. You better lay low. You better lay low. And then she like, what? she keeps doing whatever.
I can't picture this in my head
it's
at
literally
all.
so good.
But I know it's playing so clearly.
It's so
in your
good. It's so
head.
good. And she's like got a brownish dress on. It's really skinny. She had her hair up, and like there's a bunch of people behind her, and she's like being all weird and funky, and she's like listing out all these people saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Then she like doesn't even have the award in her hands. I think she like gave it away to someone to like hold for her or something. Oh my god, it's just so funny, and it's just like Whitney, what?
I'm obsessed with her.
Oh my god, and then
Obsessed with her.
I alluded to this earlier. The second best one. This one actually might be better, but I like you better lay low. So she does the interview with Diane Sawyer. I think I've told you this too. And it's like she's really skinny. It was like I think like probably the height of her drugs or something. And Diane Sawyer like flips over this photo and she goes, Whitney, what is this? Tyra Banks style. And she goes, what do you mean, Diane? I don't do crack, Diane. Crack is whack, Diane. Crack is whack.
Yes.
I don't do that.
Yes.
I never gonna do that. And then Diane is like, okay. It's so funny.
You say crack is whack, Diane, a lot.
No, it's just because it's such a good
but
response.
it is a good. It's
Crack
good.
is whack, Diane. I don't do that. Crack is whack.
Yeah, it's a good response. And listen,
It's whack. Don't do it.
Whitney stays iconic.
Literally.
My
She got more, but-
my karaoke song is Whitney.
Yeah, but oh my god, you better lay low.
Okay, I can't wait to watch the video. Everybody listening at home, watch the video.
Like, please, for the love of God, like I just need you to understand why it's just so silly. It makes no sense.
Okay, give us another one.
Okay, my last one is Keke Palmer. I would be.
But
a
you
fool.
have to bring it back to True Jackson VP.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like that was whatever. I like now it's just more of a thing. I didn't think the show was that big when it was on.
Oh, I watched.
No, I watched it all, but I don't think it was as big as like some like the Disney Channel stuff. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
know.
It wasn't like iCarly or it wasn't. Yeah,
like I didn't think it was at least, but like obviously I love my girl Kiki.
it was so good.
Akilah and the Bee was honestly better.
Akilah and the Bee
Yeah.
was so good. Also, pop culture moment. The Scripps National Spelling Bee, just in general.
Okay, yeah.
Best viewing on TV.
I don't think I ever watched that.
Blake,
I know. Sorry.
you have to watch. Okay, I interrupted. Keep going.
No, it's okay. This is my last one, and then I just have. I think we said I have one honorable mention that we haven't brought up yet.
Okay.
Or two. Okay, but so with Keke Palmer, do you remember when they were like killing her on Twitter and they would send the photo of her from Akilah and the Bee? They'd be like, "Oh, y'all, like this is my sister. Like she just died. Like I'm so sad."
No.
Like you would DM a random person, you would send the photo, or you'd be like, "Hey, yo, like
of her from Akilah and the Bee?
yes." You don't remember
What?
that? Oh my god, it was this like whole
No.
meme and there's videos
I don't
all
know if
over.
I was on Twitter,
People
right,
being
at this
like,
point.
"Hey, oh my god, like my cousin Aisha's missing. Like, have you seen her? This is what she looks like." And it's
There's
like
Keke Palmer.
with her like little tiny circular
no.
glasses and her like teeth like that are half fallen out. Oh my god, it's so funny.
Did she
She
respond?
knows, yeah.
Did
It's
she
like-
respond and be like, "Why are you guys killing me?"
Well,
on
it was
Twitter?
like a couple years ago. It wasn't when she was that little. Like
Okay,
it was
like,
like
recent.
Yes, they like
resurgence.
probably the last 10 years, and they took
Wow.
photos of her from like 20 years ago. Because I think
Wow.
she's almost 30. She is 30. I don't remember, but it's so fucking funny, and she's talked about it before. Oh my god, it's too good. So I have that one on there.
Yeah, you have to say the one I think you're.
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say.
well it's obviously, and then the one where she did the chicken nugget shop
Chicken shop.
interview, and they were
Girl,
like,
I'd be a rock.
yeah, girl, I'd be a rock, because when you play with me, you get scraped up.
And she goes, but they're just sitting there waiting.
It's so funny.
No, Keke Palmer did. Okay, but by the way, the chicken shop date I think is one of the most brilliant things.
It's a good idea.
It is,
And that girl's
and
good
I'm
at it because
obsessed
she's
with
like
her, and it's like
she doesn't overreact
No.
that much, and she's just like
and she keeps the bit going. She's
Yeah.
so committed to the bit, and I
she's
respect
got a
it.
good
Yes.
like rhythm and like cadence and like yeah no she's a good person
Yeah,
for
girl-
that.
What would you?
I don't
what
know her
kind
name,
of item
but-
would you be? Amelia. Yeah, Amelia. Her name is
Okay.
Amelia. And she,
I'd be a
girl,
rock.
I'd be a rock.
And like the way that she
She
says
goes,
it,
you know what? Girl, I'd be a rock.
she's kind of like got food in her teeth. I think
Yeah.
it's so
She's got like a
funny.
French fry in her mouth.
Yeah,
I'd be a rock.
and she goes sure I like Drake or whatever when she's because it's about Kiki, do you love me? She goes I love him.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
Everybody thought it was about me, and I was like,
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so funny when it was like I could be the president. I'd be telling everybody what's going on.
yeah,
Like
because
they,
it was just
they
True
trying to
Jackson.
kill you.
Well, she did that other interview, the one where the lie detector.
Yes, obviously, I don't know who this man is. I wouldn't know a thing.
So they showed her pictures of vice presidents.
Yeah, and if
they
you
showed her
haven't seen that,
Dick
you
Cheney.
literally live under a fucking rock.
They showed her Dick Cheney, right?
Yeah,
Dick Cheney.
I would say that's like one of the most popular things on this list. Like, you know it.
Is so perfect.
Yeah, there's no explanation needed there.
I'm sorry to this man.
Have you seen the video of her saying motherfucker in like 5 different ways?
Oh, yeah. She's like, you can say it when you're happy. Motherfucker! Or you can say it when you're mad. Motherfucker.
Like, you motherfucker. It's so funny.
You really, like, you did that one so good.
Look, okay, you want to know what I do like every 72 hours? I go into TikTok, I type in hashtag Kiki Palmer, and I watch like the first
Every
100
video,
videos.
yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I'll come back in a couple days, see what else
Okay,
came up on the
okay.
internet. Okay, I'm back.
No.
Baby bangs, like the ones Beyonce was wearing. What in the Meredith? Why are we in the lives of Thornberries? The girls are killing it though. But the gag is,
You have to tell the people what you're talking about. You could just keep going and going, and I know you could, but what are you talking about? As an interview?
She did yay or nay.
Yeah.
With I don't even remember, Vogue maybe,
Probably
or
one of those.
She did yay or nay
GQ
with
or
something like that. Yeah, and it's just so funny. She's got 2 of them that are just literally so funny. They just ask her like yay or nays of the internet, like the Meredith Duxbury TikTok, like putting on your makeup
like that, yeah,
and like wearing makeup when you go to bed, and being on Ozempic, and curtain bangs or baby bangs,
yeah.
and like all this stuff. And it's just so funny. Like her responses are just perfect. Like she's fucking Kiki Palmer. And then I'm back when she interviewed Kamala Harris.
And
so good.
And
mocked her.
No, she couldn't find out. She found out that Kamala couldn't order Uber Eats, and she was shook.
Oh yeah, what do you eat?
She's like, how do you eat?
Yeah.
And she goes, I cook. She goes, but what if you want McDonald's? Like, she goes, well, you know, and Kiki was like shook that
it's
she
so
couldn't
funny.
Uber Eats. So funny.
Good. And then, okay, the last thing is when she was a host on Legendary, she was a judge.
Oh, I've never seen
on
this, but you've told me
Legendary.
about this.
Yeah, the voguing show. No, but there's this one time where she just like sits down. There's one judge who is like always doing the most, and she just like literally puts him down in like such a good way. Like she just had such a perfect clapback. She's like, "La, you're just so tired. Like one strife and another person's struggle like does not take that away from another," or something. Whatever she says, it's so good. And she just like, and in the words of my late great hit, keep it moving.
Great song.
And then they're like, "You really ate that." It's so good. You have to watch the video. That one you have to see it because she just does a good job.
Well, I'm just gonna go on TikTok and type in Kiki Palmer.
No, we can watch that one after. Okay. That one's good.
Okay.
Oh, and like when she was on the Steve Harvey show.
Yes.
So
good.
funny. When she hosted like hour 3 of Good Morning America. It was
she did. She had like a little Kiki and
something and
Kiki and Friends. Was it Kiki and Friends?
It was like Michael Strahan,
Kiki
her,
and Friends or something.
whoever the other girl was.
But the name of the segment
No,
was.
I think it was like Strahan, Blank, and Kiki.
Oh, okay. Yes, I remember this. I've seen those interviews before. She did that for a little.
Yeah, not her best work, but no, Homegirl's so fucking funny.
No, she's hilarious.
And that's basically all. I just have those 2 honorable mentions.
Okay, don't say your honorable mentions yet.
Okay,
I have a couple more. Michael Jackson dying.
My God, stop.
Why do I distinctly remember that moment?
Blanket, the whole holding the baby out the window thing.
Oh, no, but I'm talking about like just his death
No,
and like
yeah,
the way
I
that
know.
everybody was like just shook.
My mom thinks he was killed. Conspiracy. Because he knew too much.
Okay, right. Anyways.
I used to be scared of him, though. I'd have nightmares about him.
Oh my God. I'm sorry I brought him
A
up.
white version of him. Just so scary.
Well, like
What you
who
think
he was when he died.
Just looked
Yes.
so scary.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I love him. I love his music. Like, but I was just like, I can't.
Well, I was in California. We went on like a family trip to Los Angeles like right after he died.
Oh.
And so everybody was like just shook. Everybody. So maybe that's why it stands out in
it's
my
more
mind.
lively
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That's fair.
The Fire Festival.
Is that the one that like went to shit? They have a documentary on?
Yes.
Okay.
I think about that all the time. How did he make it that far? How did he get that far?
TanaCon?
Exactly. Precisely. Same thing. TanaCon.
Anyone remember
Festival.
TanaCon?
Girl, I remember TanaCon. Well, that TanaCon like actually started to happen a little bit, but I guess Fire Festival did too. Like people showed up and like there was no tents. I just think about that all the time. I'm like, how did they get that much money? How did they like do this? How did you not, once you got there and realized like it's not going to happen, how did you not stop it?
Yeah.
You let these people come. Oh my God. I think about it all the time. And then the TikTok of the girl crying while doing the Obsessed With Me dance, when she's like crying and she's like, why are you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know.
I know crying. The dance, but I'm like, I don't know if I know this girl.
You know the video.
I
mean, TikTok could be a whole other like pop culture thing.
I thought about that
but yeah,
too.
I'm like, we can't even go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But that specific video, I think it just is like encompassing of TikTok as a pop culture moment, like the dance trends. But she's like bawling, crying because I don't know if she just like heard bad news or like got a bad grade or something. But she's like, why? Like she's bawling, crying. You guys know it. You guys know it. Yes.
I know what you're talking about, but
okay, my honorable mentions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Kid Nation.
Yeah,
for obvious
that was
reasons.
one of mine. We already talked about that.
For obvious reasons, Kid Nation, and we're not even going into it because we know.
Go back.
We all know. Coney 2012.
The way I was just thinking about Coney 2012.
Coney
I think
2012.
I said that to you when I was talking about
it's very possible.
all the light we cannot see.
Yes, no, what you did.
Just like
because
children
then,
being forced to do things, but like
because
was it real?
No, okay, so because of like the bracelets and stuff. Because I was thinking about the I Love Boobies bracelets and the Armstrong, the Live Strong bracelets. Like, why was buying bracelets was a thing?
Yeah.
Or like donating money and getting a bracelet.
Like, did everyone at your school make their profile picture like the Coney 2012?
No, that that video, like it was like a whole. I can't even talk about it because I literally go.
I remember we all had the graphic.
Yes,
it was like everyone's Facebook profile photo, and I was just like, I don't even know what I was doing.
It was like I feel like 20. Well, because how old were we? Like 12. Like I feel like I really started to like be on the internet, and then Coney 2012 happened, and I was like, whoa.
It was within the year that we were on the internet.
Yes,
I think
so I think maybe that's why it just like really stands out. But I said Delia's that.
Oh yeah, the store.
The That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana crossover episodes.
Any crossover episodes? Jimmy Neutron and Fairly Odd Parents episode.
Those were like I would like
iCarly Victorious
with bated breath. I would wait for those episodes.
So good.
But yeah, the That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana was just really so it.
Yeah.
But I think overall, pop culture moments that shaped me. It is and still remains. I think Kid Nation is at the top because we can't go into it, but yes.
The last one that I put were like OG YouTubers, and I said Trisha Paytas.
Blake, oh my God, that's the other thing too. We should have broken this down by category because like YouTube is a whole other can of worms I can't even get into.
Good. No,
There's so many.
I think that probably the YouTubers are my top one.
Yes,
or probably like honestly probably Tiffany Pollard or Tyra Banks, but I said Trisha Paytas. I said Shane Dawson.
Yes.
And Jeffree Star. Those are like the three that, and like all those
then
other
you
random
have the
videos.
subsects of the beauty guru, the lifestyle girlies. Then you have, remember the British YouTubers, all the British YouTubers that were like so.
No, not really.
Okay, I was in deep with the British.
But then there was
YouTubers.
like certain YouTube videos, like the person was ever famous with that. Like remember muffins or let's get some shoes. Oh my God, shoes.
Yes, shoes. Oh my God, Blake. Oh my God, there's gonna be so
many. I'm
gonna think of so many after this now, and like we're gonna have to do a part 2 of like more that we didn't cover. YouTube was
wild.
Oh my God, it was the new frontier. It was the great unknown.
It was such a time to be alive.
Such a
the Vlogmases, the YouTuber trips.
Oh my God, the brand trips. Then it was like
it ain't nothing like it is now. Like y'all don't understand.
No, it was like
if you were on it, you're just not even gonna get it. There's no point explaining it because like
if you were like in deep in the YouTuber,
I hate to say it, but like you had to have been there.
No, I was very into
Shane Dawson conspiracy theory videos.
Yep. I was in deep on the British invasion YouTubers.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. You're a directioner.
Yes. So one of my
like your friends
an honorable
across the
mention.
pond.
I do. An honorable mention is One Direction breaking up. That was pivotal in my life. But
no, that's a good one because my like girlfriends went home from school.
No,
I was like,
was monumental.
We are sophomores in high school. Get here and get an education, girl. No, what are you doing going home over this boy band?
Zayn leaving was the beginning of the end.
It was. I literally remember, like, I think we were at lunch. I feel like when it happened.
Oh my God! And everybody's just aghast.
Yes, I remember. Like, I remember my friends who were directioners crying. I remember them asking to leave. I remember them like not being at school the next day. Like,
I didn't leave school, but I was distraught.
They were so unwell, and that was that like. the ick that I got from that is like was kind of this, not to say that you give me the ick,
Okay.
but it was the same ick that I was getting from this Chiefs thing where I'm like, okay, like the fan behavior, we just need to like calm down. Like she just said a different word.
Okay, but it was everything. But
Yeah, like when Scream Queens got canceled, I obviously mourned and
Right.
like whatever, but like you have to move on sometimes.
I think the thing about One Direction though is
It was a lifestyle.
It being a directioner was
No, like
a lifestyle.
teenage fangirls, so
Yes.
scary. And like when you are one, like it doesn't leave you.
Well, that's the thing. I'm like, I feel like the Bieber.
That's not a good or a bad
the
thing,
Bieber
but-
girlies relate. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily a Bieber. I was a directioner. Like, I
Right.
was a directioner, and then there was like the Five Sauce girlies. Like, there was the like. Everybody had their. I feel like when we were
Like,
in like
fangirls never
middle
leave.
school and early high school, like. It was such a time for the fangirls, truly,
Yes.
because it was like this was like the next wave after like the NSYNCs and the Backstreet
Yeah.
Boys, you know,
There hadn't been something like that.
until these
100%.
these teenage
It just
heartthrobs
cracks me
came
up.
around. But no One Direction breaking up. I know where I was. I know what I was wearing. Like I know everything about that moment in time.
Not it being your 9/11.
No, it wasn't. Jesus Christ, Blake.
But that's what they say. Like
No, it was
I knew
just
where I
like,
was. I remember what I did. I remember the first person I called. Like
No, I just like I feel like
Wait, sorry,
I
can I
was
say-
just so upset when they broke up. But I'm okay now.
anyway, Bridget, where can they find us?
Oh my God. Well, thanks for listening. We're definitely going to have to do another part to this because I know for a fact I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning. I'm going to think of 12 other ones.
Yeah,
like,
that's fair.
I know for a fact. Oh my God, the YouTubers. Like, I can't even, I just, yes, 100%. Which is like one of the first things I feel like we bonded over was like YouTubers, like the lifestyle.
They actually might
girlies
be the
and-
top of my list.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like I bonded with so many people
over them.
Over that.
Because you don't think that other people watch them and then they do.
Yeah. And at the time, like my friends, like our entertainment was getting together and watching them.
YouTube. Yeah.
Or like
Totally.
discussing what we had watched separately together and like rewatching it all over again.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, you can find us at WWBD Pod on Instagram and TikTok. Go watch our TikToks. They're really funny, I think. Blake does a great job.
Thank you.
And at WWBD Pod _, on Twitter. Make sure you keep up with all our episodes. We do have a PSA. Well, I guess we could PSA this at the beginning of our next, but
It's like, what, 2 more episodes and then we're done?
we've got just a couple more of season 1
I know,
of WWBD
crazy.
Pod.
Rebrand coming hard.
Rebrand
okay?
coming, season 2 coming, so many great things coming in the new year, but we're going to have a little holiday break. So you get this episode this week and then you'll get
2 more.
a
the
couple
first
more.
2 weeks of December.
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yes. Hugs and kisses.
Tell us what you're thankful for. Tell us that you're thankful for your favorite episode of WWBD Pod and let us know which one it is. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.
I love that you waved.